All right, what's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with my friend Riley, also regional championship winner, just won Dallas. So excited to have Riley over. What do you got for us today, Riley?
All right, so upon your own recommendation, Andrew, I know the Mahomies out there are really looking for a Garchomp deck. So I got a sick Garchomp list we're going to lay on you today. Let's just queue up and see what happens, you know?
Oh, yeah, man. So, I tried building Garchomp and wasn't super impressed. But I know a lot of people out there talking about Garchomp, so I want to at least put something on the channel to show off. And I saw that you had a Garchomp list, and it runs a skateboard.
Oh, yeah, it does.
So I mean,
of course it does.
We're already in business. This is definitely my favorite part of the deck is the fact that it runs a skateboard.
Oh, yeah.
But my biggest issues with the Garchomp deck was just the energy flow in the deck is awkward.
Yeah.
I've seen that you've kind of mitigated that by running the other Garchomp.
Yeah. So the biggest problem with the Garchomp deck usually is that the Garchomp requires 2 energy attachments to attack. And as an evolution Pokemon, it's really hard to pull off 2 attachments reliably. So the Breakpoint Garchomp, it's actually in our hand right now, is really good for circumventing that because you can accelerate energy from the discard pile. I think what a lot of people are seeing is they'll go really turbo with the Cynthia,
right,
and they'll just run out of Garchomps. And so usually the game plan I take is the first Garchomp I'll get will usually be the Breakpoint one. I'll use Turbo Assault, get a couple energy.
Oh no, that hand was great.
I know, this hand is like literally everything I wanted out of a hand, and it's gone.
And it's gone. Okay, what are we even playing against? It looks like
I don't know. I'm a little concerned because I saw Fairy type in their
seems bad
in their opener. So, oh yeah, there it is. It's the
this is Guardy.
So
can we beat a Guardy deck?
In theory, we can. Sorry, struggling a little bit with the mouse here.
Oh, it's all good.
But in practice, it's very difficult.
Okay.
So, that was very nice.
This is not bad.
I kind of want to play the red card here. It's a little greedy.
You don't have a red card.
Oh, sorry.
You have a pal pad.
every time I see the pal pad, I'm like glancing at it in the corner of my eye. I'm like, that's a red card? I'm just, ever since Dallas, I'm just red card on the mind. I do play a red card in this list, trying to disrupt my opponent a little bit. So we're going to take advantage of Gibble's little ability. Get out of here. Don't show this ever again.
Ever again.
I never want to see this again. Gibble, you take the hit.
Not going to lie, Riley. I thought you were misplaying there. I'm like, why in the world is he attaching to the active?
Yeah, so his ability is super cool, actually. We play a Vulpix in this deck, so you can attach to the active and retreat into a Vulpix.
Oh, that's
get
cool.
access to that immediately.
Nice heads-up play. All right, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, and then, if you have just this energy in the bench, you can evolve into a Breakpoint, attach to the Vulpix, retreat it, and then accelerate.
Very cool.
So, if Vulpix happens to survive a turn. So Gardevoir is very winnable.
Don't show us again.
The Choice Band and the Cynthia does get the knockout.
Right.
So it's just a matter of getting to that point.
Can you stay ahead of them as far? It looks like they're playing Sylveon too.
Right. I'll be a little concerned if they hit the fairy here.
Because then also
why would they whip it?
Yep. And then they're just gonna set up. But you have Lele in hand. You could go for an N.
Yeah.
Right?
So we're definitely going for an N this coming turn. Our board actually isn't that bad. We kind of wish we had a Riolu down, but. It's not the end of the world right now.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Now, the Sylveon also seems kind of bad because the Sylveon can just...
Yeah, it just dies.
It'll just knock you out, right?
Well, the thing is that we can still kill it. We don't even need a Choice Band to kill it.
You don't need a Choice Band to kill this thing, but he could definitely just knock you out with a DC. And then... so that's what I'm saying. It seems questionable.
Yeah, Guardy's definitely by far the worst matchup.
That's fine.
But what's really great is when we're against a deck that can't reliably hit the benchmark.
I think you get rid of that pal pad, right?
Yeah, at this we'll be fine. We play puzzle at time. I'm gonna get rid of the DC actually because the Breakpoint Garchomp can accelerate it.
Okay.
Do we get a good bite here or a Riolu? That's really the question. I think a good bite's probably more reliable long term.
You think so?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Because at the end of the day, you need Garchomp before Lucario even does anything.
Fair.
And so I'm attached here again. Just trying to.
And then you just try to get as many attachments as you can, and he'll have free retreat.
Yeah.
I do like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Because then it gives you options to kind of pivot to wherever you want to go. So I like that they're kind of giving your Gibbles free retreat, and then
exactly. We play one Guzma in this deck just for the option.
If you hit if you hit the Vulpix here, that's obviously pretty good. So.
Yeah, the plea can be kind of annoying for us too. We lose these 2 attachments. Oh yeah, see we hit the Riolu exactly like we wanted to.
And you hit Rare Candy, but we're not going up this turn.
Oh
right?
Gosh, I don't even know if I want a Rare Candy into a Garchomp right now.
You could Rare Candy into Garchomp and then accelerate, right?
The thing is, this Garchomp doesn't accelerate. We could, but then we get Lucario activated.
That seems bad, right?
I guess we do evolve here. We'll evolve you into the Garchomp. Probably just retreating this Gibble again. Again, they have free retreat.
Yeah. Seems rough. I think, and then you just got to wait till Lucario next turn, right? To draw out of this.
We do play another Lele, so we can potentially Ultra Ball for a Lele if we're desperate. we even tossing the Puzzle of Time if we need to, because we can always double puzzle for the one puzzle back.
Right. The deck, I see, like, and this is kind of how I was playing it. I mean, it's like you kind of bide your first couple turns, try to get a couple fightings down, and then just hope you can go DCE, knockout, knockout, knockout.
Yeah, exactly. And this deck can afford to go a couple prizes down.
If they have a Guzma here, that's bad. All right, they didn't.
No, they're just Cynthiaing.
They're just Cynthia. They're fine. They're fine. I mean, that would have been bad. I would have been a little concerned.
And if they don't plea us, that would just be phenomenal.
Oh, if they plea you.
That would be bad.
That would be bad. I mean, they're probably going to pick up the Garchomp and the Gibble. Yeah. And then your Lucario doesn't do anything. Oh, here comes the plea.
There they go. Up to the hand. Yeah, that was the justification for not using the rare candy there.
Yeah.
That's fine. Look at that. We got a rescue stretcher.
It's fine. And we're just going to back to the drawing board.
Back down they go.
And we could try again.
We could, we'll evolve the Lucario here. I think what we might do is we could attach to this Gibble, Ultra Ball, discarding maybe the Garchomp and a fighting, get a Vulpix. And then start beaconing. It's an option.
You can beacon for what? Some Gibbles?
Or we can just potentially Lele here. I don't like filling my bench too much with Lele. This is the problem.
It just seems rough. All right. So I think Lele feels better.
Overall, probably, yeah.
I mean, if you get the, I don't know, I guess. And then what supporter are you playing?
Probably an N.
Probably an N.
It's not worth really rescue structuring yet.
Yeah.
So we'll do the.
Can you evolve? You could evolve.
So we're gonna do the order of operations right here. We're gonna take advantage of the free retreat
before
we retreat.
Right.
I've done that so many times where I evolved before taking it. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. No, you definitely need to decide who you're gonna retreat into and then evolve. Who do you think you're gonna retreat into?
Probably just a Lele.
A Lele.
Like honestly, we can afford to stack
Yeah.
these prizes because our attackers are one prize each.
Exactly.
So like,
and your opponent's board is like not.
No,
great.
It's actually kind of bad.
It's actually like pretty bad.
So like long term, I actually think we're okay.
Right.
As long as we like draw a Garchomp here, that would be great.
As much as like the opponent has disrupted you, they haven't exactly done anything themselves.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
That's fine. Yep. Probably like maybe removing their floatstone there would have been a little helpful just in case they wanted to go for a Guzma play, but it's all good. Hopefully they just don't have it.
Parallel City is really bad for this deck, so if I could preserve Field Blowers for Parallel Cities, that would be great.
Most Guardy decks are playing Parallel City, so yeah, that could be rough. Apparently a lot of people are playing Parallel City in Australia right now, too.
Yeah, Parallel City, it's one of those cards that just cycles in and out. Like, people play it. It's so good. Limiting bench to 3 is just inherently super strong. And then people forget about Parallel City for a little bit, and then like a month later it comes back, and here comes the Guzma, and
here comes
we're
the
in
Guzma,
for a world apart.
Oh no! Oh, Riley,
they're gonna pivot with the Lele. I don't think ultimately that mattered too much.
It's fine, Yeah.
Okay. If we hit rare candy, we're in.
You're in business. Right? And here we go, back at it again with the free retreating the Gibble.
Okay.
We seem to be stuck, Riley.
We're going to bridge it for Vulpix here.
You're going to bridge it for Vulpix. That's fair. Yep, we're definitely doing that. And then I think we're in a situation where do you desperate puzzle?
No, because if we beacon, it'll shuffle the puzzle.
Oh, you're right. Bad idea, Riley.
I mean, we could opt not to beacon and just sack the Vulpix.
No, you're beakening, I think. Yeah.
We'll see what we can.
We're just going to.
Okay.
I mean, how many Gibbles do we have? One.
Yeah,
oh yes. Okay. The deck seems to have really petered out here, Riley.
When the deck fails, it fails hard. That's absolutely true.
I think we need a Gibble, right?
Yeah, a Gibble and. I don't even know.
No, the other thing. What's the middle one?
A Gabite?
Do we not have a Gabite?
The Gabites are gone.
Oh, no. We're really stuck here,
We've waved goodbye to our Gabites.
You just need the Garchomp, and you got to hope
might as well get the other Garchomp because we have this one in hand.
Oh, Riley, this is bad.
If we could convince our opponent to end us.
Oh, my God. No. Our hand is so big. Surely it must be good.
It must be. We definitely have Rare Candy, DCE, Cynthia.
Sometimes
counter catcher, we have it all.
Yeah, sometimes I'll like not play cards like Field Blower. It's like fine, like I can definitely play those, but it just makes my hand look much more. Oh yeah,
yeah, we got him. We gypped him.
You always end a beacon. You always end a beacon.
Absolutely,
we're fine.
Poor Vulpix is gonna take the hit for the team here.
This is fine. We're in.
Well, it's definitely better than before.
We just need to find a rare candy now.
Oh, if we hit rare candy, we're in business.
So like we're just gonna have to Cynthia, and what?
We're gonna top deck a rare candy. Watch this.
Yeah.
We're going to promote this.
If we top deck rare candy, I mean, that's fantastic. Nope.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna Cynthia and pray.
Onto the bench
No,
you go.
I wouldn't even do that. No, you're gonna hit the DC Rare Candy knockout.
You know what? If I hit that, then I hit it. Yes.
You would have hit it.
You're right. You're right.
I know.
But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to accelerate onto
Oh, that's fine.
get my board state long-term set up.
I'm fine with that. And then what can you a Lucario for?
Can Lucario? So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to Ultra Ball for a Gibble and Lucario for a Rare Candy. So that way I can definitely Lucario next turn.
And then what? Do you Rare Candy that one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I can Lucario the next turn for sure.
All right.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like as much as it would have been cool to take the knockout on the Sylveon, like it's just getting knocked out in return next turn.
Exactly, and
like,
then we have
then
we have like nothing.
Right.
So if we could get stuff going here, and Sylveon actually can't knock out this Garchomp.
So where do you put that DC?
Put it here.
Okay.
I want to keep my resources
Sylveon
spread.
can't knock that out, so that's good.
So he has to attack it
with a guard,
and it takes 5 energy. It's a 130 HP Pokemon.
That is a lot. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 3, 6, 9.
12.
Oh,
we forgot to Lucario.
Did you forget?
Gosh.
Oh no,
Riley!
No. Why did you forget to Lucario?
Oh gosh, this whole recording thing's got me stumped, man. That's
it's
right.
Fine.
We're fine.
It's fine. Well, Lucario next turn unless it gets knocked out. It's definitely getting knocked out.
Oh no! Oh no!
We're gonna have to.
To be honest though, if we Rare Candy, we'd still be screwed if the Lucario got Guzman.
Oh my goodness, Riley, we really messed this one up.
we screwed the pooch here.
This is fine.
It's fine. You didn't catch it for me, my man.
This is fine.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I trusted you.
We're going downhill real fast. There's
it's
two
fine,
guys.
Riley. We could save face and we could just see how the next game goes. I'm down to give this deck one more try.
Oh yeah.
Unless if you top deck out of this,
if we top deck a Cynthia, we're in.
It's fine. I've never scooped a game on PTCGO, but I could see scooping this one. Can you bite off? It's not an EX.
It's not an EX. I'm a Turbo Assault
this
for
is fine.
80.
This is fine. This is our bed. Now we just gotta sleep in it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if we had Lucario for a Cynthia or something, that would have been pretty good.
Maybe. Definitely getting vibes that might have been good.
180. All right, this is fine. Top deck nation.
All right, now the problem is they have 2 prizes left, so they can probably win.
All right, this is fine. Yep, we're out.
Yeah, this is awful.
Yep, this is
okay.
it. This is fine. Scoop this one. We're just gonna go on to the next one.
You beat us fair and square.
Yep, it's fine. Same video. New game. All right, we're gonna play this one way better. This is like
way better.
This is my second game ever seeing a Garchomp deck being played. So we're gonna do better this time. My problem, I built a Garchomp deck, and I didn't like the fact that you couldn't Guzma and Cynthia on the same turn.
Yeah.
So I was building it with Lycanroc.
Yeah, there's like 2 ways to circumvent that, right? You have the Lycanroc
Right.
and you have the Counter Catcher. I'm playing the Counter Catcher because you can just puzzle for it, and I feel like bench real estate is very tight with this deck. You even saw in this game, like we have.
Right. Oof. Oh yeah. Single puzzle.
El Desperado.
The El Desperado maneuver.
We're gonna top deck a Bridget here. It'll be fine.
So so this is fine. But yeah, I was playing the Lycanroc in there. I was playing like a 2/2 Lycanroc line, and then we're fine. We're fine.
Okay.
A Xurkitree. We can put the Bridget. Yeah,
they'll shuffle the deck up,
Yeah,
so we won't draw the rest of these
We're
cards.
gonna get a Bridget, and then we're gonna get the ye old Vulpix, and we'll be fine. So
down you go.
I did not like. Oh, what's really rough is that you actually can't attach that strong energy to the game.
Yeah, that's the one problem. But the strong energy is really cute because if you have the Breakpoint Garchomp, you can strong Choice Band, and you can hit the 220 on a Zoroark.
That's good.
Yeah.
What do you think we're playing against here?
It might be some kind of mill deck.
If it's a mill deck, and then turn 1, they're just gonna throw one of your cards in the prizes.
Honestly, they they can take it. If we're gonna be real here,
right? They could probably just take that, so that's fine.
The thing is, Breakpoint Garchomp knocks us out in one hit with a Choice Band.
Good deal.
And we get to accelerate energy
We're cool.
off of that. So.
Yeah, we're cool.
If this is a mill deck, then we're in business.
Alternatively, I don't know. It could be a Tapu Koko GX deck.
It could
maybe.
be. It could be. I really think
don't
we're
know.
Okay with that too.
I think we'll see whatever. All right, the classic Skyla for the Bridget.
We got the puzzle for the Bridget and the Skyla for the Bridget.
This is fine. Yep.
Oh, there it goes.
GX.
Well, take a look.
What will?
This is what I got.
They're not going to be super impressed with your hand, I don't think.
I'm curious what they actually choose. Maybe the rare candy.
I think they're going to choose the strong. Oh, the rare candy's out.
I was favor of the rare candy. Why would they choose the strong?
I don't know.
The circuitry can't be hit if I have a strong on the action.
You're right. Okay, probably they choose the rare candy. That probably makes the most sense.
All right.
Yep, and a Volpie. All right, here we go. Yep. Now, the DCE, does that give you free retreat?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, rip.
Yeah,
it's fine. You can accelerate that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like it's almost good to have energy in the discard pile.
Right.
So
all right. Who are we getting?
Gibble? Oh, wait, we have... Oh, no, he did toss the rare candy.
And a Lele. Oh, yeah.
This is a good bite, my friend.
Gibble, whatever.
This is a
Gibble Senior.
Gibble Senior.
We got Gibble Senior and Tapu Lele GX. Gonna be able to start cruising next turn. But yeah, in my adventures with this deck, I built it with like Lycanroc GX, and then I just found myself only. Oh, this is definitely a mill deck, and they're gonna use that Oranguru, and they're gonna like throw like way more things back into the deck.
Oh, this might be the Looker Lock deck even.
What is Looker Lock?
It's like this weird thing. It's like you can Looker. It's like using the Evo Shock Raichu, right? It's like similar concept.
What? Here it is.
Yeah, because Looker draws from the bottom of the deck, and Oranguru puts cards on the bottom of the deck.
What?
Yeah, so the whole idea is like you can utilize the Looker card and draw everything you put with Oranguru.
No way.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that.
This seems really bad for us. Yeah.
We'll be fine. So the Looker Lock, the thing is like it's disrupted by N.
Okay. And we can play a lot of those.
Yeah, we can play N's if we want. We can play red cards if we want even.
We also have red card, and we have puzzles to be able to get them back.
Do we even N?
Cynthia.
They skyled for a Bridget.
I think they played their Bridget.
So yeah, they skyled for the Bridget, and that's all they've done.
Exactly. So I think we Cynthia. Also, you said N like is good against this deck for.
Yeah,
so we wait until they start Looker locking, and
for sure we can always puzzle for it back.
I doubt they're going to be taking any prizes, so that counter catcher's definitely going, right?
Yeah.
They are not taking prizes.
Yeah, we can toss the Gibble as well, so we can get a Garchomp down. Which one do we get? That's the question here. I think we probably just. Oh gosh, yeah. So I think we're gonna rely mostly on this one.
Right. That sounds good. Yeah.
And wait. Whatever. I actually want to get a Lucario with that, but that's fine.
Oh, okay.
We can just beacon for Lucario.
So did you just okay, this is fine.
Yeah.
So I guess it doesn't matter either way because then you're still not attacking this turn.
Yeah, exactly. We're doing nothing meaningful this turn. We have Cynthia in hand,
So then who do you go for? Lucario and
maybe a Real. I don't know. Honestly, like nothing's getting knocked out, so like
sure. Doesn't really matter. And then next turn we got Garchomp. All right, we can Cynthia and maybe take a knockout. But yeah, so as I was saying, I was playing the Lycanroc version, but then I just found myself only using Lycanroc because I just felt like
it's so bad.
I felt like the Lycanroc.
Oh wait, we play a skateboard.
We do play a skateboard.
Wait, this is not a win.
Oh, this is great.
Wait a second.
I forgot we play a skateboard. This is so free. Their whole concept of their deck is shut off by the best card ever printed, which is a skateboard. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited.
That is amazing.
This was my one loss, not this deck, but obviously. Wait, what happened to that circuitry? Did they
Ninja Boyed it?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
We've been bamboozled.
We've been had. Oh, look at that. We just dropped
it. This is insane. But yeah, if we could rip the old skateboard off of this, you can search for it.
I think I'm going to Cynthia first and see if I draw it.
That's fine.
And then take advantage. So that way, if I don't draw, I can get more cards.
All right,
and you see?
You're right. We ripped it. Okay, that's fine.
All right, so now
order of operations.
What do we even grab here?
Now we're not gonna forget to Lucario again.
Never again.
Never again.
And the thing is, we have access to Palpad, red card. Like we can just continue.
We're gonna be good to go.
We might even just like because they have Raichu in hand. We can even like disrupt that. Like let's check if we have the other skateboard. I think. Okay, that's in deck, so that's good.
Yep.
So maybe we just set up a long-term thing. Maybe we could get puzzle. We could get. Oh, this is a good question, actually. I think this matchup's like so good for us because we play the escape board that it almost doesn't matter.
No, right. You can literally get anything. It almost doesn't matter. You almost can't mess this up. Yeah. 2 ends, we're cool. It doesn't matter. We just start, and their whole deck is weak to that thing. So you literally just start turbo assaulting.
Right, and we can like Guzma. I think we should be good here.
Oh yeah, you turbo assault. We have Guzma puzzles. And you just start.
Oh gosh! I've never seen that before.
The 7th prize. Wait, take the 7th one. All right, let's go back.
All right, that's what they put back.
Back to 6 prizes. All right, that's good. So yeah, but I was just playing it like the Lycanroc GX just was the card I was using every time.
Right.
And then it just seemed underwhelming, but I can see it. I actually, like you guys saw, I played a game with Empoleon yesterday. Or 2 days ago. yesterday. I played it 2 days ago. It was uploaded yesterday.
It was uploaded yesterday.
At the time of that this will go live. But that deck, and it's pretty good. It's pretty strong. You can take some crazy one-hit knockouts, but then it kind of like peters out. There's just like I feel like the resilience factor is just not very high with it. There's just not a lot of options. You're trying to execute your one strategy, and if your opponent like disrupts you at all, then it's just like it's not good. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Garchomp is in a pretty similar category. Like, if your opponent really messes with what you're trying to do,
absolutely,
then it's not great.
Yeah,
fortunately, we have skateboards in here, so
on the setup here. Now the one thing is we have to still draw an energy
to do what?
To be able to attack this turn, because we don't have an energy on this.
Did you not?
Well, I only had a DCE in the discard pile.
Oh, and you
so I had the card for the escape board. Oh, they just conceded upon seeing the escape board.
The escape board, they were not happy about that.
Yeah, the cool thing was, even if they kept paralyzing us, we could have even field blowered our own escape boards and puzzled for them back.
One more game. one more game.
Okay.
Let's go. All right.
Yeah, we hit auto loss, auto win. Let's hit something in the middle,
Let's
maybe.
see if we could get just like one good game.
Yeah, one good game. Is that even possible with Garchomp?
I don't know. I mean, they're just gonna smoke them, or we're gonna. And we're also learning. We're getting better at piloting.
We've improved.
Definitely. So do you think, I don't know, you just going into St. Louis, do you think there's going to be any like surprises, things that show up that you're not expecting? Or
I honestly don't think Ultra Prism changes the meta as much as people might expect. I think Dustman is probably going to be the most popular archetype to come out of the set.
I agree. It's my favorite.
It's very satisfying even to use, and I think
it's fun.
At worst case, it's fun, and even if it's not the best deck in format, so there's something to be said for that.
People love Rain Dance decks.
Exactly. Yeah, it's very satisfying. Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy. That's fine. We got Cynthia. We're good.
This hand would be so good if this was a Gibble.
If that was a Gibble, yeah, you would have been fine. But this is fine.
Or if like this was a Gibble and we kept the Lele.
And then the Lele, if we could have just kept that Lele, I can't tell you how many times I've thought that.
Yeah.
Like this hand would just be great if I didn't start the Lele. But yeah, no, I don't think Ultra Prism changes the meta all that much.
No.
A lot of decks are going to like Cynthia, I do think. It's a pretty valuable card, having a third main draw supporter.
Yeah, my Bulu list right now is playing 4 Cynthia instead of like any second. Oh, yeah. No.
And here it goes, Duskmane.
Speak of the devil.
There he is, the best Ultra Prism deck against arguably not the best Ultra Prism deck.
Honestly, it's not a bad place to be right now.
Not a bad place to be. Those were the two you wanted, so that's good. And then we
good.
got Bridget, and you could Bridget retreat into Vulpix. Is that what I'm thinking? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's where we're going from here.
We're just going to hope Vulpix is not prized right now.
Right. Definitely.
I mean, honestly, we even get a turn 2 Garchomp next turn.
We could get a turn 2 Garchomp. We're not doing anything with it.
No. Absolutely not. But it's not going to be pleed.
We could get it. Right. It's not going to get pleed. That's a bonus. And just look how, and it's no wonder why people like Duskmane Necrozma. Look how cool that thing looks, dude.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
That is sick. It's one of the coolest looking cards I've seen in a long time. Coolest looking cards.
I mean, even like what? Space Tigers are a thing, right? Space Tiger, it's like a meme. Space Lion. What's not to like about Space Lion?
Look at him.
I know.
Solid gold.
He's solid gold. It's
so sick.
Combined with Necrozma, definitely very fun to play. I think people will play Duskmane Necrozma. It does have some like inherent weaknesses,
Right,
I mean, the deck, it doesn't do well against Garbodor. It doesn't do well against Greninja. However, you totally smoke show some stuff. Like
absolutely.
You just square up against a Zoroark deck and you're just like, come at me, bro. I'm gonna beat the Zoroark decks. I'm gonna beat you could even beat Bulu decks. Like there's a lot of stuff you could beat so long as you're just a deck that just doesn't mess with what you're doing. And I feel like that's what a lot of the Ultra Prism decks are. Just like, don't mess with what I'm doing. Let me just execute my strategy. No wrenches in the gears, and then I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely. Like when Garchomp rolls, it rolls. And it can honestly beat like anything if it gets going. But the problem is getting going sometimes is so difficult.
Right. Against like some aggressive decks like Buzzwole, stuff like that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
and they
Buzzwole's
can
very
Lycanroc, bring
Buzzwole's
up,
very hard.
and they're bringing up the things with energy on them. They could do 60 damage super easily.
Yeah.
It's not good. And then you fill your bench, Lycanroc. Here he comes.
Now my opponent here is getting the artillery immediately. They're going off this turn.
They are going off. I like this list. This list looks a lot like the one that I posted to the channel.
You like this list?
I do like this list. He's got a Floatstone though. I was not playing a Floatstone, so
I think Floatstone's a good one.
I mean, I love Floatstone in this deck. I just didn't know where to put it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Honestly,
if they take a knockout, we could even like counter catch or something and just
we could counter catch
screw
or
with
something.
them a little bit.
Oh, they're playing 2 float stones.
The double doubler.
And an end.
There goes the beacon.
Okay, there goes the beacon.
All right,
That's fine.
Can they hit the Magnezone and couple energy they need to claw slash this Vulpix?
They've already Octillery'd, so I don't think so.
Worse things have happened before.
I've definitely seen crazier hits, but the odds of having that's like a 5 card.
They just straight up passed.
Nothing in that hand was useful.
Okay, so we Cynthia.
All right.
We're not gonna. Do we even lay down the escape board yet? I don't think we even bother.
No, we're not going anywhere, right?
Well, we could like put it on a reel to have it out of our deck, but we kind of
Right.
want access to it eventually. So.
Just in case. So we got rare. Oh yeah.
Oh, would you look at that?
Go set some things up. All right. So who do we got? We got. You going for the acceleration one first?
Yeah, we have an energy in the discard pile. We can Lucario for maybe an escape.
An escape board, yeah, and then just do it.
Although getting a skateboard here doesn't really do anything long term.
I would just do it, right?
I mean, the thing is, so like we're gonna hit him.
You want to excel, or just go get an energy and attach it. That would be my other. Plan.
There's no way this Lucario gets knocked out, right?
No.
Yeah, not in a million years.
So
yeah, I think we're fine to just.
Get an energy, right?
Yeah, that's probably fine.
That or you accelerate it. Either way, whatever you get is netting you 1 energy on this Gabite.
Right.
You know, so I think but you would rather have the Vulpix get knocked out.
Right. Yeah, and then I can still take advantage.
Exactly.
I get a second Lucario down, which would be huge.
Yeah. So I think that's the play. And then And then you're gonna beacon for what a Gibble and another Lucario.
Oh, we already attached this.
You already attached this turn? Okay, you attached it to the Garchomp.
That's fine. We have access to these.
Oh, okay. All right. My bad, guys. I thought that energy was down a long time ago.
You had me thinking all sorts of ways. All right. Let's.
You seemed on board with it.
I was. You know, Andrew Mahone says something, I'm immediately on board. Unless he tells me to play a standard deck and expanded.
Not on board. That's fine. That didn't
Not on
muff
board.
It out for you. All right. So I thought that he had played that energy. So that's my bad, guys.
It's fine. It's honestly, I think we're in a really good spot right now.
We're still doing okay. We could have gotten, but still, I didn't really want to lose that Garchomp either way.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like if we just sack this Garchomp, then we don't have access to Lucario next turn.
Right.
Like the odds of him Guzming and getting a knockout this turn just seem so low. But the odds of him just KOing a Garchomp in the active doesn't seem that bad.
Again or something. He's playing 2 letters.
He went for the double doubler on the Presley letter.
He's got a Sycamore.
Trying to fill up his Coronet.
Trying to fill up his Coronets. Yep, that makes sense. Just thin the deck a little bit.
Yep, there it is.
And
maybe even Ultra Ball.
A big Sycamore. Just a big fat Sycamore. We're getting all these cards out of there. We don't want them.
Oh yeah.
What did he discard?
He's got a Coronet, 2 energy.
It's fine. Nothing super useful.
We don't play any stadiums, but we play a couple field blowers. So the thing is, they have to discard to get rid of our Garchomp. So like we can really take advantage of that.
They do. I think. We just don't play anything to disrupt what the opponent's doing. It's just so rough.
Well, we do play the red card.
We do play the red card.
So we can. The idea is you can Cynthia and red card in the same turn and get your big damage.
You can. I'm just thinking if they get Magnezone out, we're really just banking on them not getting Magnezone out.
Honestly, if they get the knockout this turn, we still build up.
They're giving us the shocker.
Oh my!
And the heart. Okay, here it is, and the smiley face.
Oh, we're mad about this.
We're mad.
Okay. we're so mad about this one.
That's
okay,
right.
so they have the Coronet, so they're definitely attacking this turn. Yep, there comes down the energy.
Your play character is called Not Awesome?
Yeah.
That's not true. Definitely awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-huh.
All
right, and the heart. Okay, that's fine.
We're still angry.
We're still mad. That's fine. Yeah, we mad, bro.
We are very mad.
Okay, so what do? We poke this thing, right?
Yeah, I think poking is probably
Turbo Assault doing 60 damage is nuts. That's a big
attack. It's a lot of damage just for an attack like that.
All right, we could counter catch her.
We could counter. There's nothing really to catch her.
You could knock out a Magnemite.
That doesn't do anything, though.
I think it does.
Well, they have Magnezone.
You could make it a gameplay to knock out Magnezone.
Then I have to counter catch her again. That just seems.
That's not that hard. You got 2 Lucarios out.
Yeah, but I'm gonna potentially lose this Garchomp, and so.
What is the point of softening this thing up? You could do 230, right? Yeah.
I'm just concerned, like, if we go for a play where we just knock this out, and this Garchomp gets knocked out, and we don't have like an immediate follow up.
Well, you're attaching right here.
Right. So.
Right.
Yeah, I guess we can like pretend
because you'll attach to one. Yeah, you'll attach to one and then accelerate to the other.
But at the same time, like I also don't want to take one prizers.
You do, but what if the thing is the softening this up does nothing though? Because you could get the choice band and just knock it out in one go, or a field blower.
All right, let's just.
I think that there's almost no.
Yeah, we do play multiple field blowers, so
yeah.
I think this is probably fine.
And then Cynthia. All right, yeah, we're good.
And then we're gonna go use our second Lucario afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so probably just get a rare candy.
You can't. Wait. You just put him down.
Huh?
You just put that Gabite down, right?
Oh, you're right. So
okay. So yeah, and we just put that Gabite.
So
down.
what else do we want then in this hand? Assuming, let's just assume like this gets knocked out.
We want a Cynthia, right?
We want a Cynthia. I mean, we can grab a Cynthia anyway, but Cynthia's probably good anyway.
It's just like we'll know that's part of the combination.
One piece of the puzzle.
Exactly, and then we'll figure the rest out. Though, so one piece of the puzzle is Cynthia. If you wanted to, you could red card your opponent this turn, but I don't like.
Well, he has artillery out.
It doesn't really do anything. I think you just grab the
I
Cynthia.
think if we're gonna red card, it'll be a turn where we like counter catcher, artillery, and red card. And so I think this is pretty good. We can actually field blower this turn. I think we're gonna do that.
And we'll get rid of the Malcornet
and the
Fury Belt. That's fine. Yeah.
We play more field blowers. We can we have one puzzle in hand, which is so good because we can Lucario for the second one.
Exactly. So this is good. I feel like we could. Their bench is so packed that we could potentially put them in a situation where knocking out the Magnezone kind of loses them the game. And that was kind of my hope. We got the other puzzle. That's great. Look at you. You selected from the middle of the
I select like the middle two and then the bottom two and then the top two. Well, actually, no. I select the middle two and then I go like on diagonal. Right. At least on TCG. In real life, I just kind of pick them up. But in PTCGO, I like to do that. I don't know.
So this turn, they have to get another Magnemite down. If they don't get a Magnemite down, you literally win. I mean, because then you just have everything.
Yeah, we have double puzzle for counter catcher in hand.
So you forced them to have to.
Oh, so they are loading up another Dust Main.
I almost don't even care because this. I mean, that's fine. I still think you win. Yeah. Because then you could just stay.
I mean, either way, we want to get back to even prizes.
Right.
So I think that's fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There they go.
Definitely win.
There they go. The energies are gone.
And then they can't even GX next turn because they're going down to 4. You're going to go down to 4, but your board position is going to be amazing. So yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look at what we got. What we want a double puzzle for.
Counter catcher.
Right, counter catcher for sure. Do we want to get a Cynthia just so it gets back in our deck or a rare candy? So we did top deck the rare candy, so we don't. Okay. So maybe just counter catcher. I think we just get the Cynthia so it gets back in our deck, or we can get a Gibble.
We already have 3 down. Yep. So we want to get those. Yep.
Or we can just get a Gibble. Maybe we just get a Gibble and then we Lucario for a Palpad.
The Palpad. Yeah, that sounds better. Yep. Because then you just slap the Gibble down. Though the Gibbles aren't really going anywhere. I mean, they're not.
Yeah, we're fine. Our Garchomp is guaranteed to live the next turn.
Exactly.
So I think this is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Top decking that rare candy was really juice.
Good. Awesome.
I mean, we could have got it with Lucario anyway. That's the thing.
I do like the counter catcher here. I think that this gives the deck like the little bit of extra sauce that it needed.
Yeah. It's definitely more reliable option.
Let's just go ahead. That's a guaranteed. Yep, we know we're bringing up the Magnezone.
All right, let's just Cynthia, and then you take advantage of our Lucarios after.
Exactly. Yep. We can set up the second Garchomp.
Exactly.
That's going to be a good and we got the Gibble.
There's
Great.
the Gibble.
Yeah. Do we have another puzzle in deck still?
I think we do, but we'll double check with the.
Yeah.
There's Palpad.
Red card.
Doesn't look like puzzles in there.
Doesn't look like puzzles.
We can free it. No big deal.
Is it in the prizes? We only have 2.
Yeah, we have a prize card to take. So I think we just take this boy.
Oh yeah, we're just going with these guys from here on out, and we're.
I think we just sweep the board with this.
We just are gonna sweep. I don't think you even are gonna need that third Garchomp, but hey, we're working on it, so it doesn't really matter.
So let's see. Do we get a Palpad here, maybe?
Palpad seems good. Yep, throw the Cynthias back in. This is kind of a free turn to do that.
Because we have 2 Lucarios and 2 Garchomps, we're guaranteed to be able to Lucario next turn, which is so insane.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. So this is like your power board position.
Like this is the game that you love to have.
Yeah. Right. Like nothing has been disrupted. We've just done what we needed to do every single turn.
And you can really see why the deck is appealing. It's like it's so strong when it gets rolled. And there's the puzzle. Speak of the devil, and there it comes. Both of the puzzles were in those middle 2 prize cards.
That's weird.
That's why I take
weird
them.
That you knew that, right?
Yeah. There's some shenanigans going on.
I know. I mean, I'm just saying I would be sketched out if my opponent was taking prizes from the middle.
You think? Yeah. You actually
can't. Cool, man. Your opponent. I mean, they're not in a good position. They are not behind in prizes. They cannot GX. They need to try and sack something while also getting some Magnemites down.
If they sack this artillery, we can even red card kill this artillery.
Right, which is great. You can limit their hand while also.
I mean, we can even just end kill the artillery.
Right, because you don't need.
We kill it with just regular Royal Blades.
Here, unfortunately, we are at that weird point in the game where we're no longer behind in prizes, so we can't counter catcher
I know,
anymore.
it's such a bummer.
It is a bummer, but
Yeah, there was a brief before I played counter catcher. I really did consider playing Pokemon catcher.
Yes,
Just so I'd have the
because-
option.
Yes, and being able to puzzle for Pokemon catchers is really good, and there have been successful decks that did that. If the opponent does not get down a Magnemite this turn, I'm going to be shocked. That would not be good for them at all. That would be very bad.
If they put down a Magnemite, though, we can even just Guzma it.
Can we? Oh, we can.
Yeah, we play
yes,
the one
we
on
can just.
Guzma.
Oh, we're fine. We play a Guzma. You
Yeah.
can still Guzma things for 100. You're good to go.
Yeah.
And we'll just get a Lucario for that Guzma. I mean, this is beautiful.
we're
We
just
have
rolling.
access to our whole deck now.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there goes
There
the
it is.
scoop. I mean, we had that.
There was no
one
way
turn.
we were losing that
There's
game,
no
to
way
be
we're
honest.
losing that.
Yeah, double
So,
puzzle in hand.
3 incomplete games. 2 we were going to commandingly win. 1.
We kind of screwed the pooch on that one.
The one.
Yeah,
the
we
one
didn't
was
do stellar in that one.
Was a little rough, but anyways. So they're pretty exciting deck. Thank you.
Yeah,
for
it's
showing
so
off,
fun
Riley.
to play too.
Yeah,
Really
appreciate
fun to
you
play.
taking the time to just do a gameplay with us.
No
and
problem,
thanks
man.
For coming
I'm a
by.
homie for life.
Yeah, what's your Twitter handle? Shout out your Twitter.
My
handle.
Twitter is Smiles with Riles. It's just a username I use on a couple of social media platforms. I tweet a lot about Pokemon. You might catch a couple random tweets about just my life, about how miserable school can be sometimes.
But anyways, yeah, so follow him on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at EnjoyFriend. Thank you all for checking out Darian's Competitive Pokemon, the video. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel. Peace.
Peace.